Welcome tonight. So thank you that you can all hear me. So tonight is going to be an interesting one, and I'm super excited to be bringing us this session tonight. My hope and my own personal expectation is that we'll gain a whole lot from the section that we're going to be having this night. And I also um, strongly hope and believe that um, this class or this section tonight will not be too long because it's already late so that people can sleep early and all of that. Okay. So my name, like I said, of course, most people know my name here anyway. Opeoluwa Oni, and I think it's not out of place for me to just do a little bit of introduction, especially for those that are attending this section for the very first time. So Project 1000, what's Project 1000 all about? Okay. So basically, Project 1000 is a platform that we put together to help people make money from real estate through the real estate referral platform. That's everything about Project 1000. So what do we do at Project 1000? We refer people and people make money from real estate. Basically, that is what we do at Project 1000. Of course, beyond that, there are so many people that have reached out to me. They want to buy properties. They want to uh, they want to refer people. They want to start their own real estate business. And um, by privilege, I've been very active in real estate for the past 12 years. I've done sales, I've done construction, I've done all manner. Okay. So I've been a realtor, I've been a developer, I've had a field day in almost every aspect of real estate. Okay. I've dealt with government, I've dealt with Omonile, I've done a whole lot. Okay. Um, so tonight I will module all my experience together, and I hope it will be of great benefit to every one of us. Okay. By the way, this session is being recorded. In as much as I want everybody to pay attention, that this session is being recorded so that in case you have network failure or one form of bad network or the other, so you'll be able to have watch it all over again. It will be uploaded tomorrow. It will be uploaded tomorrow, and we'll have the opportunity to watch it all over again because I realize that a lot of people are leaving and coming, and all of that. Okay. So by privilege, currently the convener of the Project 1000, and also by privilege, I'm also executive director in LifePage. I've been executive director in LifePage for quite some time now. And by my position of executive director in LifePage, um, I've been in housing project 31 units in Ogba. I mean, massive. The project alone was almost a billion. We did that, executed that, purchased the property, built the property from scratch to finish. Okay. We have a project in Mowe. Some of us were in our project in Ekpe. Project in Ekpe is over 130 acres of land. We have a project in Bagada, currently at finishing stages of 5 units of 4 bedroom duplex. 5 units of 4 bedroom duplex currently being constructed in Bagara. We have a 64 unit too, also in Rapa. So we have different projects both in Lagos, Ogun State, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. And basically, under the Project 1000, all that we do is refer. We refer people to buy specific projects that we share on the group. Okay. A lot of people have said, why did we have to close the group, make it a closed group? And we have to explain to them, as I said, we don't want to abuse the situation whereby people will just keep sharing and sharing and sharing on the group. We want a situation whereby the group will be there will be some of sanity in the group, because our objective is to have over 1,000 active people on the group. Okay, most of the people are in the group, but are both within Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Okay, so while you are sleeping, some people are just waking up. Okay, so all these details matters to us a great deal. So let's now go into what we have tonight. I needed to give this background because of the people that are probably joining us for the very, very, very first time, and for the people that are probably watching this recording over again. Okay, so Project 1000, I think I've done justice to that already. So let's now go into what we have today. Okay, the topic is very simple, it's very straightforward. How to generate or attract paying customers as a real estate consultant in Nigeria. I mean, a lot of people, I mean, these are the questions, when I say one of the most asked questions right now. Do people still buy property? Are people still buying property? This is one of the most asked questions in Nigeria. Okay, right now, a lot of people are asking, realtors are asking this question: are people still buying properties? And you see, the beautiful thing is this: people are still buying properties. People are still buying properties. I want somebody to go to the comment section and type this down. People are still buying properties. Go to the comment section, the chat room, and type this. People are still buying properties. You see, you need to believe that people are still buying, because most of the time we win and we lose in our minds. We win and we lose in our mind. So if you believe that people are not buying property, the reality is that people are not just buying property. But if you believe that people are still buying property, believe me, people are still buying property. So it all depends. Thank you very much for the response. Mr. Desmond Azubike, thank you very much. Property still sell. No matter, I mean, there are three things that does not experience inflation in any, that does not experience any form of depression, that does not experience any form of recession, no matter the situation of the economy, right? There are three things, and the three aspects are: number one, real estate; number two, food; number three, clothing. It has never happened before, right? It has never happened before. Even in the middle of war, in the middle of World War I, World War II, people still needed shelter. People still needed a place to stay. People still needed clothes to wear. People will always need food to eat in order for us to stay in existence. In fact, there are companies today that are out there in the world that, I mean, were founded during the war. And the major contract where they made their major money from was because they were given contract to provide food during the war. During the war. Okay. So we need to have that at the back of our mind. Yes, we understand that, you know, a lot of things are changing, especially the economic time that we are in right now. And as a real estate consultant, one thing that we must have at the back of our mind, and one major understanding that we must have, is that you must understand the economic realities all over the world. You must understand the economic reality all over the world, specifically in Nigeria. And the reason why that is very, very important is this. Most often than not, a lot of people think that probably what is happening in Nigeria is peculiar to Nigeria alone, but that is not the truth. Inflation is happening all over the whole world. And the reason why you need to have a global view as a consultant, please, the lecture has started. I don't know whether you are taking notes, but I will advise you to take notes, because there are things I'm going to be saying here that I don't even have notes for at all, right? They are out of deep meditation and practicality of some of the things that we've been able to do, and testimonies of people that, I mean, people have gotten, and testimony that people have been able to experience. Okay, so you need to understand something. Number one, 75% of the fund that comes into the real estate market right now is from Nigerians in diaspora. 75. I want somebody to type this in the comment section. 75% of the fund that comes into the real estate sector right now are from Nigerians in diaspora. 75% of the fund that comes into the real estate sector right now are from Nigerians in diaspora. 75% of the fund. I mean, you can imagine if more than 50%, if Nigerians in diaspora decide not to buy whatever you are selling right now as a realtor, or you don't have any connection, or you don't have any language, or you don't have any understanding of what Nigerians in diaspora are going through right now, how will you be able to sell? So there are some conversations, there are some knowledge that you need to acquire in this season and time for you to be able to even move with pin. You know, someone shared a story today. I mean, I'll use him as an example, and it was very, very striking to me. The man is here. He shared a story today how he took somebody for a site inspection, and the person was not in the country. The person stayed in the United Kingdom, and this person sent someone to represent him for that site inspection. And after the person that represented him for the site inspection gave feedback, said, that place is far. Okay? The man said something that he was using the illustration of where that woman lived, maybe a man or woman lived, as an illustration. One of the illustrations he gave is that, see, if you are buying property in London, it's different from if you are buying property in Manchester, right? If you are buying property in Kingston, it's different from if you are buying property in Midwest, or if you are buying property. So even though he himself, he does not live in United Kingdom, but he could use what the woman would relate with as an example. Very important. When the man shared it today, I was like, wow. So you do not have to travel out for you to have an understanding of what is happening all over the world. You do not have to travel out. And it talks about the mentality. Most of the times, in fact, most of our teachings, we are going to be talking about mentality. You see, because we win first in our mind before we win in reality. We win first in our mind before we win in reality. So, sorry, these are not rhymes. These are not mere words of encouragement, but these are realities. These are what works. These are testimonials of people that produce results. We win first in our mind before we win in reality. Okay. Tonight, God helping me, I hope we'll be able to finish this session tonight, or hopefully we'll just look at next week. Okay. So you must have that understanding. You must have that understanding. And you see, the reason why you need to have that understanding is this. The man that wants to part with his hard-earned fund to buy the property you are selling, to buy Hammond Ekpe, to buy Hammond County Mowe, to buy Acacia from you, to buy all the terraces from you, all these locations. There are other things that are not even real estate that are competing with that fund at that very point in time. So you must have an understanding of that. So that when the person is having conversation with you, you know that, okay, these are the alternatives. These are the alternatives that this person has. Very, very, very important. Okay? Very, very, very important. You know, today we're having a conversation with one of our realtors too. You know, we had a forum today, and after the forum, a couple of them came to my office. We had lengthy conversation and all of that. And the person was now sharing the story of one of his prospects that did not buy a particular location from him, while the location was selling for as low as 5 million naira. Said, but look at it now, it's now 10 million naira. And there is another opportunity for that same person to now buy. And he said, I hope you will take advantage of it. Okay, another person was sharing a story that is one of his clients at $200,000 US. Listen, I bought 200,000 US dollars. And when dollar was selling for 1,900, he said, convert this your dollar to naira. I hope you are with me tonight. If you are with me, you can hear me loud and clear. Just type the number one. Type the number one. If you can hear me loud and clear and you are with me tonight, type the number one. Okay? So he told him, he said, convert your dollars. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay? Convert your naira into dollar at 1,900. That was 200,000 naira to be converted into what? Into into dollar. 200,000 US dollars rather to be converted into naira. That will give you 880 million. And he told you, said this 880 million, you can use it to buy this property, use it to buy this property, use it to buy this property. At that time, he told him, said, see, use about 150 million thereabout, use it to tie down one of our projects in Bagada. That use it to tie it down, you still have about over 200 million left. Use the 200 million, use it to buy this, use it to buy that. The guy said, no, don't worry, maybe I'll keep my money in dollar. Dollar will keep what? Will keep rising. Lo and behold, today now, the same person had a conversation with him. That dollar now is 1,300. 1,000 what? 300. 1,300. What that means is that $200,000 at 1,300 is 260 million. 260 million. What that means is that that person lost 120 million naira in value because naira gained strength. He couldn't take advantage of the situation. So most of the time, when you are talking to your prospect, you are actually talking to them because you want to help them. Most of the time, when you are talking to this prospect, you are talking to them because you want to help them, not because you want to collect the money in their hand. Because see, let me tell you something. In 12 years, I've sold property to people. People have bought property for 120,000 naira, 100,000 naira, 150,000 naira, and they sold it for multiples of millions. They did not come back to me to say, okay, I thank you for making me buy this property 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 5 years ago, 9 years ago. No, they did not come back. Are we together tonight? They did not come back. It's their money. They've made profit from it. These are practical things. They are not talking theory here. It is what we have seen, what we have handled, what we have done. Okay? So you need to have that understanding at the back of your mind. Okay? Number two thing that is very, very, very important. I've not even started lecture. This is introduction, right? This is introduction. Number two things that is very, very important is focus will be your secret weapon in a season like this. Focus. Focus will be your secret weapon in a season like this. There are too many distractions away from your objective. There are too many things that will distract you away from your objective. So you need to have laser focus, laser beam focus. See, as a real estate consultant, I've shared this time and time again, and I will share it again. See, as a real estate consultant, one of our primary job one of our basic assignment and job is this. The same way a consultant, doctors are called consultants. And when you go before a doctor, right, the doctor will be the one questioning you, even though you are the one sick. You can be dying, you still ask a question. You are almost dead, you still ask a question, because he needs an answer to that question before he can administer anything to you as a solution. He will not administer any drug. He will not do any diagnosis. He will not say they should give you any injection before he will have to ask a question. It is from the question that you gave to him that he will be able to say, okay, do this, may I go for this test, give him this injection, let this be suppressed, and all of those things. So also are we, as a real estate consultant, we need to have a laser focus. A doctor will not roam about. Focus. Okay, these are the things I want to achieve.
These are specific questions I will be asking people that come before me that showed interest, that want to do real estate, and laser focus. Very, 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 very important. Because there are a lot of things that will distract. A lot of things will distract. But at every point in time, we must be focused. Focus is going to be our secret weapon. Focus, focus, focus will be our secret weapon in a season like this. I want you to go to the comment section and just type focus, type focus, type focus, focus, F-O-C-U-S, focus, just type focus, 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 okay? Then number 3 thing that you need to, grip yourself with is that you must have a defined goal. You see, a lot of people come into real estate, they want to be real estate consultant, they want to make money, they want to do a whole lot of things. And at the back of their mind, they do not have a defined goal. You see, I've seen a lot of things. You know, we're still having a conversation today, and coincidentally, there's somebody here that we're having a conversation in this meeting tonight that we're having a conversation today together in the office. I said one of the major obstacles that I see all the time is that a lot of people are not focused. A lot of people are not focused. They are here, there, jumping up and down pillar to post. Focus is very, very powerful. You see, one of the there are guys that I discussed real estate business with 10 years ago, 9 years ago, 11 years ago, that it is today they're having conversation about real estate. It is what? Today that we are having conversation about real estate. That is the power of focus. Focus will make you stay at your station. So when people are looking for you, they find you at your station. You are not distracted everywhere. Right? Focus is very, very powerful. You see, and one of the major challenges why people lose focus is this. There are so many things we learn. Multiple streams of income, multiple streams of income. You are a teacher, you are a realtor, you do Uber, you do private teacher, you do this. You are just jumping everywhere. Right? You are jumping everywhere. One of the biggest obstacles you have is lack of focus. Right? People cannot even place you. People cannot be, and if people cannot place you, they will not be able to place their money before you, or place their money in your hand, or place their life in your hand, or place their destiny in your hand, because they don't even know where to place you. They know you as Uber driver, they know you as tailor, they know you as teacher, they know you as no. Focus is very, very important. I mean, I'm a Christian, and I always share most of my teachings are always littered with scriptures. And even the Bible said, if your eye be seen, if you have a focus, there's no way there will be light or whatever you are doing. I mean, nobody becomes a PhD holder by being distracted. No student pass an exam by being distracted. You can only pass an exam and become somebody in life by being focused. Very, very, very important. So in this season, you need to be very, very focused. Then next is that you need to have a niche that you want to focus on. There must be something that, you see, you are an expert in. See, real estate is wide. And for anybody that is starting out, right, one of the fastest way for you to grow and make it is to start having a niche. Okay? You define your niche from, your personality, the kind of network that you know. So for instance, now there are people, their focus and their niche is land. You won't see them in housing. It's not as if they are not doing housing. They do housing as a secondary, but their primary focus is what? Is selling land. They have all sorts of land. They know everything about land. When you call them about land, they are the only thing that breathe, wake is land. There are some people, it is housing. There are some people, it is luxury housing. There are some people, it's renting in real estate. That's what they focus on. There are some people, they are experts in off plan. They don't do beautifully built. So you need to define a focus. You really see, the thing is this: when you have defined your focus, you will be able to manage your energy. See, we all do not have more than 24 hours in a day. I mean, I check the time, I say, it's already 8 o'clock. When did the day start? Look at time now, it's already 8 o'clock. That focus helps you to manage your energy. So you need to have a niche. And see, if you are new to real estate, in your early stage, you need to prioritize learning. Yeah. You need to prioritize learning. See, in your early days, your objective should be what? Learning. Shouldn't be any other thing but learning. It has been said, it is not a rhyme. Before you earn, you must learn. Before you earn money, you must. It is not a rhyme, but it is very, very important. Prioritize learning at all costs. You see, because you are coming to a new field, some people are getting results based on the years of experience that they have. Some people are not getting results because they are new. And some people are relatively new too, but they've built the right network. Oh my goodness. They've what? They've built the right network. So very, 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 very important. Okay. So the last thing in this introduction that we'll be looking at is, after all this said and done, start prospecting. And how do you prospect? You hawk your goods. All the product that you have, you hawk it. You hawk it on your head. You put it in a tray and you put it on your head. You hawk what you are selling. Don't be ashamed of what you are selling. What you are selling needs to be in front of the people that you are selling to. Oh my goodness. What you are selling needs to be before the people that you are selling to. Too important. Too important. What you are selling needs to be in front of the people that you are selling to. That is very, very important. You hawk it. Do not be ashamed of what is gainful. Do not be ashamed of what is gainful. Do not be ashamed of what is gainful. And I've seen it over the years. Everybody that are not ashamed of what is gainful, they ended up becoming superstar. They make money, ridiculous amount of money. So do not be ashamed of what is gainful. So you hawk your product. So we are going to be looking at it now. So now that I'm hawking my product, so am I supposed to I mean, I'm using the word hawk now. Of course, you can't hawk land. You can't hawk houses. You can't put house on your head. So what we are talking about is that you prospect. Let people know what you are selling, right? I mean, for those of us that probably grew up in some areas that are not too touch, you see people hawking their bread in the morning on your street. You see people hawking their thing. Language, you know, things like that. They are hawking. They want you to know that Ologi deo, Elewa deo. They want you to know that what they are selling, they have arrived, right? Whether you are from south, southwest, southeast, north, it happens everywhere. The woman selling fura will come. The woman selling pito will show up. The woman selling akamu will show up. So you that are selling real estate, where are you showing up? Where are you showing up? People must know that this is what you are selling. People must know that this is what you represent. Very important. So show up. So show up. So whether you are showing up physically or you are showing up digitally, you must show up, because there are only two places you can show up. Digital platform, physical platform, you must show up. So showing up is very, very, very important. You see, the world now is a global village, and internet is the village square. The world now is a global village, and internet is the village square. We need to have that understanding at the back of our mind at all times. The world now is a global village, and internet is the village square. So anything you are selling, whether you are telling people physically or you are telling people online, you must, of a necessity, be online. You cannot say, this is my age, blah, blah, blah. No, you must, of necessity. In fact, most of us that are here, I don't know you from Adam. We all met each other from online. Most people that are on this call tonight, and most people that will be watching this video too afterwards, we all met each other online. Imagine if I'm not online. Imagine if I'm not doing some of the videos you got to know me from. Imagine if I'm not, so we will not be able to know each other. So your presence, in fact, see, I was having a conversation with someone, and I wanted to just ignite the conversation, and I asked him, I told him who is going to inherit his email address. Who is going to inherit his email address? Email address, Bizibao. I said, yes. Who is going to inherit your email address? I said, They said, number one, I'm not thinking of that, but which one is email address? I said, yes. Said, unlike before, people don't think of all of those things. But in this age and generation that we are in a digital world. You must be thinking in that direction. Because those are your digital assets. Imagine if you have a YouTube channel right now talking about real estate, just like I have. Right? I have a YouTube channel. I talk about real estate. The first 100 days of this year, I've been posting every single day. I've posted 94 videos already. 94 videos every single day. Because I know the power of consistency. Right? I know the power of digital. It's not the view that matters to me. Even if it's one person that view it, it's not. Because I know that thing will be there forever. And the more people view it, the more asset that I am building organically. I don't know whether you are getting it. So your presence needs to be online. Yes, your presence needs to be online. So whether it's digital or you're, traditional person or a digital person, your presence needs to be online. So how do you find these customers? So let's now start going to this. So whether you are finding them physically, some of us are traditional. If you have influence here, maybe you are a principal, you are a head teacher, or you are close to somebody that has influence, you are a head of church or stuff like that. See, those are your traditional people. These are people that you can stand before, talk to them about the property that you are selling. Are we together tonight? If you are still with me tonight, I want you to type 2, type 2, 2, 2, 2. If you are still with me tonight, just type 2. If you are with me tonight, type 2. So these are the people that will buy what you are selling. You can ask in your church to do a presentation. You can ask in your club to do a presentation. All these little things matters. When you do those presentations, people will hear you and you have planted a thought in their mind and you start nurturing them. So we're going to look at that process tonight, and God helping us to be able to take question and answer. And I know that it's almost impossible for us to finish tonight anyway, but it's quite a lot. But I'm trying as much as possible not to rush too much, but also to rush. Okay. So these are questions. These are questions. These are questions that you must answer before you start going ahead to do presentation, before you start doing lead generation online, before you start talking to people, before you start broadcast on your WhatsApp, before you even start posting at all, right? Before you start any form of prospecting. Even if you have started form of prospecting, you have started real estate, you still need to answer these questions. Number one, who are my dream customer? I want somebody to write that in the chat room. Number one, who are my dream customers? Who are my dream customers? You see, ability to answer that question. Remember one of the things I mentioned earlier, you must have a niche. If, for instance, now Ekpe is where you want to focus all your life on to be selling, right? You ask yourself, who are the people that want to buy Ekpe? Who are my dream who are my dream customer or who are my targeted customer. Yes, that's you are right. Who are my dream or targeted customer? Okay, so if that Ekpe, for instance, let's just use Ekpe as my focus, for instance. I know it's Ekpe I want to say. So the question is, who are the people that can buy Ekpe from me? That's my dream customers. So for me to even know that, let me look at the price of Ekpe. So Ekpe is going for 5 million. Okay, Ekpe is going for 5 million for 6 months. Who are the people that will be able to pay 5 million naira in 6 months? You'll be able to list, okay, so the person must be having this social salary, probably the person is doing business, the person, all these young boys that are making money online, and all of those things, you'll be able to itemize all of them. Right? And you know, okay, these are the people that want to what? Buy this property from me. So the next question is, where can I find these dream customers? Are we together tonight? Where can I find these dream customers? Let me speak Yoruba. Igbo mo ti lè ra àwọn customer. Where can I find them? So this is a question of, where do these people congregate? Where can I find them? So you know the people that you are looking for already. Let's take for instance now. I'm not planning to abuse anybody here. Okay, my head, I want to use bad head people as example. Let's say your dream customer are all the people that have bad head. Bad head, that's a party, a bald head. I think that's the phonetic pronunciation. Okay? So you now be asking yourself, where will I find people that have bald head? All right? If there's an association of all the people that have bald head, you go and position yourself there. Are we to get that tonight? All you just need to do is to go and position yourself there. All you just need to do what is to go and position yourself here. So where do they go to? In this association, do they have meeting? So practically now, let's come back to practical part. So anybody that wants to, where do I find them? Using Ekpe, for instance, now, they are online too. But the only thing is that online is a marketplace. All kinds of people are here. So how do I make sure that the things that I post attract them? Right? Very, very important. So that takes me to now the next question. You itemize all the places you can find them. Maybe you join a club. You can join a Rotary Club. You join Lions Club, your church, your mosque. Right? This is where you can network and find some of these people. Okay? Probably you have a brother that works somewhere. For instance, I was having a discussion with someone tonight, this evening, and he said he has a brother that is a senior manager in one of the fintech. And because his brother is a senior manager in one of the fintech, he's trying to put something together, right? For them to be able to buy a pet. So those are things that, network will help you to achieve. Because sometimes it's really not where can I find them. You might just find one person. And it is that one person that will link you up with other people. Okay? It is that one person that will link you up with other people. So the next thing is that, what can I use? Now you know where they stay. You know where they live. You know where they congregate. Right? But how will I be able to catch these people? How will I be able to catch their attention? Right? How will I be able to catch their attention? If, for instance, now, these people go to a particular mosque, all the people that can buy a pet, all of them go to a particular mosque. It's a scenario, hypothetical scenario. So how will I go and do my presentation in that mosque? Maybe I need to party with the chief imam. Maybe I need to talk to somebody that is influential there. Okay? So what in marketing, this is where you'll be asking the question, what type of hook am I going to use? What type of hook am I going to use? What do we mean by hook, for instance? So what type of messaging that am I going to use to be able to attract these people? So when I attract them, what story am I going to tell them? Right? And what if, for instance, now, maybe the hook can be, do you want to secure your future? You can secure your future with land banking. That might be the hook. Everybody wants to secure their future. The reason why all of us are doing Kriakita right now is because we want to have a better future. What is our future? Our children is our future. Our old age is our future. Our legacy is our future. What people say about us is our future. Do you want to secure all these things? Do you want to secure them? If yes, you want to secure all these things, then invest in Ekpe. You have not lied. It is the reality. It is the truth. Okay? So, what is the story? You can share a story of how somebody did the same thing and they were able to secure their future. Are we together tonight? You share the story with them. We share the story. So, in case you have any question, let me pause here. The chat room is available. Just start typing your question so that we will be able to take your question, because this class must end as a matter of necessity by 9 p.m. on dot, and we are 15 minutes to 9 right now. Okay, so you must be able to tell the story, and there must be an offer that you are giving to them. There must be an offer that you are giving to them. So that is how you catch these people. There must be an offer that we are giving to them. Take for instance, now there is an offer on the way. I want you all to listen to this. I want you all to listen to this. On today, the 4th of April 2024, there is an offer in Mowe, and this offer is very, very juicy. Mowe is currently selling for 10 million naira 600 square meter, 5 million naira for 300 square meter, which is half. Either of the two you are going for, that same outright you can pay for 12 months. All you just need to do is to deposit 2 million naira. I mean, this is a place where houses are growing, people are building, people are living around already. So it's not one bush, and the land has CFO, right? The land has CFO, genuine land, authentic land. Are we together tonight? Genuine and authentic land. Okay. So number 4 question is that what are your expected results? The first question is that who are your dream customers? Number 2 is that where can I find these dream customers? Number 3 is that what method am I going to use to this dream customer? Then number 4 is that what is my expected results? What is my expected results? So at the back of my mind, what exactly do I want to really cash from this endeavor, on this adventure, on these sales, right? The same question is what I asked earlier. At every point in time, you must have a goal. Maybe this year, I mean, look at Project 1000, for instance. Our goal is very simple. This year, 1,000 people will make minimum of 1 million naira. That's the goal. 1,000 people to make minimum of what? 1 million naira. And we just started. In fact, I mean, I was telling my team, the back-end team, I mean, phenomenal people that are working. Some of you have been getting their messages and all of those things. The guys on the group, I was telling them, I said, see, this April just started. The first 3 months is to gather people into the group, right? In fact, our target was to gather up to 1,000 people by March ending, but we're about 600 thereabouts right now. We will still keep putting people there, keep putting people together. Now is to make sure, follow up. You can make sales. We need to make sales. You can make sales. We need to make sales. That is the work now. That's the work now. Then number 5 is, where do I promote my content? See, online, I've mentioned it, Facebook, Google, you can go on radio, you can ask for presentation time, everywhere, meet people one-on-one. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all social media network, all normal media, radio. Whether you are listening to me in Lagos, outside Lagos, it depends on what works in your region. For social media, everybody's on social media. WhatsApp status, all these platforms are readily available. Readily available. Okay? Readily available. You can speak. You can even ask us to come and speak to your people. Oh my, I'm available. We'll plan it ahead. A group of people, 10, 20, 30 people will come there. We charge them up. We give them an offer. We give them, so we charge them up for you. And lo and behold, they're back. Who makes the money? You make the money. Very, very, very important. Okay. So after answering all these 5 questions, the next line of action is implementation. The next line of action is implementation. So right now, how do we implement this? How do we implement this? So what do you do from when you answer all these questions? You start talking to people to when they eventually become your customer. So that's where we're going to be continuing next time, because we are just 10 minutes away from 9 p.m. So I want to just take questions in case we have any questions. Do we have any question in the house tonight? I want to just take questions. It's better that we finish early than for people to be sleeping in it. Okay. So do we have any question? So we have done part 1. So we are going to continue part 2 next week, Thursday, God willing, right? So next week, Thursday, we are now going to be looking at what are the other things I need to now do. If, for instance, I was given an opportunity to go and talk somewhere, after I talk to them, I've collected their names. What do I do? So those are the things that we're going to be looking at step by step next week. Okay? So, question. Do we have any question? Or if you want to unmute to ask your question, you can unmute. If you want to unmute to ask your question, you can unmute. Please, we have less than 10 minutes to do this. Do we have any question in the house? Okay, so in case we don't have any question, let me just give us some couple of announcements. Okay, so more people are still going to join the group. And for anybody that wants to visit our project in Mowe, so tomorrow we are going to be sharing about our project in Mowe. We shared about our project in Ekpe already. So from tomorrow, we are going to be focusing on sharing on that project 1000. The group is going to be left open, but please we should not drop anything. You can ask questions on the group. You can private chat any of us to ask questions. But please, let's not abuse the group. It's very, very important. There are a lot of people, both within and Nigeria, high caliber people that are on that group. Please don't go at the back and private chat people. This is very, 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 very important. So, what you just need to do is that in case you want to go for site inspection to Mowe, we usually do site inspection to Mowe Thursdays and Saturdays. In case you are in Lagos, you are a realtor based in Lagos, or you are a realtor based outside Lagos, and you have people that will like for them to go to Mowe or Ekpe. So we are already planning another general site inspection for Ekpe, but for Mowe, we are going to we will be having vehicles in our offices for site inspection to Mowe. So site inspection to Mowe is every Thursday and Saturdays. Okay, and I mean all our projects, apart from Ekpe, because of the distance of Ekpe, that one is proper planning, right? So that's the announcement that I have for us. So this class is going to continue next week, Thursday, by 8 p.m. on dot, just the same way we started on time. And I promise you, on or before 9 on the dot, we will have ended. Okay. So somebody wanted to ask questions. Sorry, I was please, you can unmute and ask your question.